So today is Ice Cream Sunday, and we are going to celebrate the 31 flavors of Unitarian Universalism. And so far, I feel very down. It's very quiet. So we're going to get up. As you are willing and able, and as the Spirit moves you, you are going to get up and move for a little bit, because I'm the DRE and I like to do fun things. So we're going to shake a little bit. We're going to move it around. So if you'll please stand up and join me. This is going to be like an icebreaker, which I'm sure everyone has done to varying degrees of loathing or loving. We probably know which side I stand on with the loathing first. But this one's going to be fun. I did this at leadership school with June Erdy several years ago, and we had a blast. So, in a very easy way to get to know each other, I am going to invite you to move through the congregation, and I'm going to give you a cue or a clue, and you will find your group. You will find your people this way. So, if you love ice cream that comes in an ice cream cone, I'm going to ask you to move this way. If you love it in a traditional bowl with a spoon, I invite you to join us in the middle. And if you like it in a cup or some other non-traditional holding vessel, perhaps your hands even, please join us on, well, it's my left, so your right. All right. So we have cones, cups, and non-traditional vessels. All right. So it looks like we at the moment have the majority of ice cream cone lovers. No, but I think that group is larger slightly. So now I have a super easy one. There's only two choices. If you like sprinkles, stay on that side. And if you don't like sprinkles, please move to this side. Okay, this looks fairly evenly divided. Perhaps no sprinkles is a little more popular. How about whipped cream? So we have whipped cream that is hand whipped, whipped cream in a can, and no whipped cream. On ice cream, yes, on ice cream. That way. We have far more people that prefer no whipped cream than I could possibly have ever imagined. And now this is the best one. I think so. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream? And I don't have areas set up, so you guys have to talk to each other. And maybe there's a really large group that likes mint chocolate chip, but you don't like yours with food dye. That's a different group. Maybe you, so... We have coffee ice cream, butter pecan. What, Isaac, what's yours? Peanut butter and chocolate chip over there. What is it? Coffee ice cream. Isaac, what are you? Mint back there. Gabriel, grab that microphone and move through the different groups. Make sure it's turned on. Okay, Gabriel is going to move through the groups, and we are going to learn what our favorite flavors of ice cream are.
Butter pecan.
We've got another one. Whichever group is next.
Strawberry cheesecake.
Ooh.
Coffee.
Really, I can't decide now. Too hard. I bet you two.
Go for it. It depends on the day.
Oh, there we go.
Peanut butter, sea salt, chocolate.
Oh, custard.
Moose tracks.
I guess that's kind of like going up to a different church.
Chocolate chip. Chocolate chip. What kind do you like? You don't want to tell them? Tell them what kind you like, Nisha. What kind of ice cream do you like? Oh, well.
Chocolate. The kind somebody else pays for.
Oh, there we go.
Vanilla. Vanilla.
Mint ice cream.
Mint chocolate chip.
Hello.
Do you have a favorite flavor group back there?
We're in a mixed group.
Oh, okay, so we have a mixed group over here. Neapolitan, there we go. Do you have a favorite flavor? Coconut. How about you, Lily? Or are you just moving?
Black cherry.
Ooh, black cherry. Did anybody not get to tell what their favorite flavor was?
I don't know. I have too many.
All right, thank you very much today. You may sit. Yeah, go ahead, shut it off. Thank you, Gabriel. So I appreciate that all of you got up for a little bit of movement. I feel the energy in the room is much more chipper. So, can you think of any connections between ice cream and being a Unitarian Universalist? The answer is, of course, yes. It's the number of choices that make ice cream and being a UU so exciting. It's not just vanilla or chocolate, black or white, Christian or non-Christian. It's that as Unitarian Universalists, we are encouraged to explore and try many new things in order to come to our own conclusions, to explore our own spiritual living. And if you're like me, and like many of us in here, you believe that there is something spiritual about having 31 flavors of ice cream to choose from. Can you imagine a life where there was only one flavor?
That would be just bland.
It would just be boring. Thank you, Lily.
Everything less words, everyone's different. Everyone has their own choice. There's a whole variety of everything.
You are right. And that is the story of what happened to two brothers, one named Jeremiah and one named Jacob, who every Sunday went to Mr. Roberts' ice cream parlor for an ice cream cone. Week after week, the boys always said the same thing to Mr. Roberts when they sidled up to the counter. "Give me a single scoop of chocolate on a sugar cone, please, sir," said Jeremiah, "and I'll take the same," would say Jacob. Every week, Mr. Roberts would smile, roll up his sleeves, and scoop out a perfect sphere of ice cream. The boys never even thought to order something different. They liked chocolate, so they figured it was best to just stick with something they knew and liked. One week, right after Jeremiah and Jacob ordered their regular, a group of Unitarian Universalist kids came in to Mr. Roberts' ice cream shop. They were laughing and having fun. They took turns politely shouting out their orders: triple fudge brownie, chocolate chip cookie dough, peach blossom. Jeremiah and Jacob looked at each other confused. Did Mr. Roberts even have those flavors? After years of ordering only chocolate ice cream, the boys forgot that there were even other flavors out there. Bubblegum, tutti frutti. Sounds disgusting. I'll have a triple cone with strawberry, black cherry, and Mississippi mud. Wow, said Jeremiah to Jacob. Why is it that we only order chocolate when there are so many other choices out there? Jacob shrugged his shoulders, scratched his head, and listened with amazement to the 31 flavors the Unitarian Universalist kids were ordering. The UU kids licked their different cones. Some shared with their buddies so they could try a new flavor they'd never tried before. Next week, when the boys walked up to the parlor, they surprised Mr. Roberts. He was already rolling up his sleeve and heading for the bucket of chocolate as the boys waltzed in. "Wait a sec, Mr. Roberts. No chocolate today. I think I'll try peach blossom instead. And I'll make mine a double. I'll take Rocky Road and cookies and cream, please," said Jacob. Mr. Roberts smiled, rolled up his sleeve, carved out their orders, and handed the cones to the boys. From then on, Jeremiah and Jacob often tried new flavors of ice cream on Sunday. Sometimes they got one they didn't like pistachio. Sometimes they ordered their old favorite, just plain chocolate. But all in all, they were very happy to discover some sweet treats. By being a UU, you can taste many different flavors of study and come up with your own favorite flavors. It's sort of like a religion sundae with your own chocolate sauce. And don't forget to top it off with a cherry. This year, the Faith Development Committee and Worship Committee have been working very hard on bringing some new programs to our church to encourage some growth in our UU flavor choices. So, starting in September, we will have a once-a-month weeknight church service. And it will be story-based, just the way I do my services. And Reverend Soto will be helping me. We have parents as spiritual guides coming up, because we know that we have parents that want to have spiritual houses. We also are going to offer Articulating Your UU Faith for those that might not want to participate in the parents' class. We work really hard each week to bring in some new, extra exciting, special things. And when our kids start back to classes this year, they have beautiful, bright, fun-colored classrooms that we will premiere in mid-September, that our congregation has worked very hard at helping happen. So, this is a much shorter service than normal, but that's because we have ice cream downstairs. And our church believes in the power of community and the power of sharing and the power of choice. So when you go downstairs and you grab an ice cream, please find somebody to share it with that maybe you don't know as well, and take the time to maybe not share your ice cream itself, but share maybe why you picked the flavor you did.